Your Korean gets 10 times easier or maybe 100 times easier when you actually know the right words. Because here's the truth. Let me pull this out for you. Without words, there are no sentences. With the right words, you can say anything. Let's bring the sound. That's the truth. Like, if you don't have enough vocabulary here, you know what you're gonna say? This is what you're gonna say. Maybe that's you if you're listening. How do I say this in Korean? How do I say this in Korean? How do I say this in Korean? How do I say this? You're always gonna be left with that question. How do I say blank in Korean? And you're in this journey, if you're in my channel, learning how to speak Korean, how to write Korean, how to read Korean, how to do anything in Korean. Make sentences in Korean. All of them will come down to this one thing: Korean vocabulary. So, what about I help you today in my video? I brought some vocab that you must know. Okay, I'll cover both some nouns that you need to know and some verbs you need to know because without both of them, you cannot make your sentences click. So I'm gonna bring you both, and your job, there's just one job that you need to do. You're just gonna repeat after me. So it becomes yours. I don't want all of these words to become mine because I'm gonna be saying all these words today. But your job as you're sitting down up at your desk, watching in your room, in your bathroom, wherever you're at, if you're in the subway, just whisper the sound. You just have one job, which is to be an active learner, right? Yeah, some of you guys like to listen to this when you're going to bed, and that's okay too. But many of you who are really serious about learning the language, you're here with your notebook. I know because I read your comments. I'm so excited whenever I see those comments, right? You were with your notebook, you're saying it with me, you're shadowing after me. You're like, I'm your twin, Aina, I'm shadowing with you. Like, all of that is so amazing and inspiring. So, shall we get to it? I will say one word and you're going to hear me and repeat at least 3 times. Because more you repeat it, more exposure you get, more repetition you do, it will stick to your brain because our brains need lots of reminder. We forget everything, right? So let's go against our human nature and really work through that. Yeah, so we don't forget and we retain more. Okay? To do that, I'll be using my resources, Korean Dictionary You Need It. That's the first resource I'm going to use. And then secondly, I'm going to use my verb book as well. And if you're looking here, if you're like, Aina, I want your resource too because I love how you teach, how you make things. Well, welcome to my world of all these fun resources. Thousands of students already have my books and courses. And here I recently bundled my vocabulary books together. I have two of them, which is going to be on the right, you'll see the dictionary you needed. This one has a 1,000 Korean nouns categorized, like everything is a category in pictures. Right? And then the left one you see is going to be 300 must know verbs in Korean. And of course, that one has lots of pictures and writing pages and super easy to use. My students love it because they don't feel like textbooks. They are just like picture books and super easy for your brain to digest. That's the goal. That is the goal of learning. I want that kind of teaching. I want that kind of learning for myself. So I made it for you. All right. So I will have this one. It's not on my website yet, the Ultimate Vocabulary Power Pack, because that is something that I recently put together for the price of one, because I want this to be as accessible as possible for all of you, because without vocab, you're not going anywhere. So I will have that link in the description. So what about you check it out here because it is the price of one. Everybody has to learn their vocabulary. All right, so here I'm just gonna quickly get rid of this one so you guys can all focus on this screen now. Ready? So let's go through some nouns that we need to survive if you're learning Korean. And also, here I'm gonna delete this too. Wait, not this. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah! So here we go. People, I actually covered family last time, so I'm gonna skip this page. Let's go straight into your face. We talk about our face all the time, like, oh, my eyes hurting, like my nose sniffing. Like, right? We need our face feature. So repeat after me. Here we go. Your eyes, 눈, 눈, 눈. Say it 3 times. Repetition is power. Your ears. Maybe touch it too. Kinesthetic learning. 귀, 귀, 귀. Don't you love pictures? That's how we do it. Freckles. I have them too, but you can't really see. 죽은 깨, 죽은 깨, 죽은 깨. I love it. Pimples. Sometimes I have it. I have it right here. I covered it with concealer. 여드름, 여드름, 여드름. Touch your 여드름. The more you involve your body, the more like I guess like stimulated you are. And the more stimulation you get, the more learning that happens to your all your cells, like fingers and body. Like it's so cool. I love it. I've been teaching for 10 years, so I know. You know what I mean? And here, let's go to your neck. 목, 목, 목. You know, fun fact, it also means your throat inside. So, throat, 목, 목, 목. Lovely job. And now, dimple. Do we all have dimple? I have one. This one. 보조개, 보조개, 보조개. Yes. And maybe you can even make a sentence like 보조개 있어요. I have. 보조개 없어요. I don't have a dimple. Okay? And your mouth. Say 입, 입, 입. Your nose. 코, 코, 코. I love it. Your eyebrows. 눈썹, 눈썹, 눈썹. Something that you'll notice as we do this vocab activity is you're going to notice Korean words, your mouth will go forward like this. 눈썹, 눈썹. Many times you're going to see those vowels that go oo, you, ya, yo. Ooh, like all of that will have your mouth go this way. And when it does, do it. Don't hold back your muscles. You gotta like stretch it forward. When I go like, you're gonna go with me. Okay? It's just so funny when I see it on the screen. And then last word on this screen is your wrinkles. I have it too. It's kind of covered with this, but you'll see. 주름, 주름, 주름. Are you having fun? Okay, so now let's go over one more time all together. Ready? 눈, 눈, 귀, 귀, 죽은 깨, 죽은 깨, 여드름, 여드름, 목, 목, 보조개, 보조개, 입, 입, 코, 코, 눈썹, 눈썹, and 주름, 주름. High five! So good. Let me give you. Yeah. So that's about like 10 vocab that we did about our face, right? Isn't this amazing? So we got that down. Let's see another chapter together. Ooh, body parts. We cannot miss on that. So yeah, it's good to talk about face too, but what about some body parts? We talk about that like, oh, my back hurts. Oh, like my arm, like everything hurts. Why? So maybe I can teach you that word. 아파요 is that hurts. Like I'm in pain. 아파요. 아파요. So here we go. Let's go from the head. That's 머리. 머리. Interesting fact. Hair is also 머리. Well, we have a word 머리카락, but many times it's just 머리. We just shorten it. Head and hair, same word depending on the context, right? So 머리. 머리, head. Fingers, everybody go like this. And say 손가락, 손가락, 손가락. And then your waist, touch it. 허리, 허리, 허리. Your legs, touch it. 다리, 다리, 다리. And then we have feet, touch it. 발, 발, 발. Your chest right here. 가슴, 가슴, 가슴. Your arms. 팔, 팔, 팔. 팔 also means number 8 in Korean. Okay? And shoulder is 어깨, 어깨, 어깨. Well, that reminds me of head, shoulder, knees, and toes song. So should we do that? Okay, here we go. You can see this. See this? And then here we go. 머리, 어깨, 무릎, 발, 무릎, 발. 머리, 어깨, 무릎, 발, 무릎, 발. 머리, 어깨, 발, 무릎, 발. 머리, 어깨, 무릎, 귀, 코, 입. Some people are gonna say that's not how you end the song. Well, that's how I end the song, and that's the cutest way to end it. That's how my third graders did it with me. 귀, 코, 입. All right. So that is going to be a cute song. And then here on the bottom, we have a little expansion on your 다리. The thighs, the calves, the knees, and toes. Shall we do that? Repeat after me. Your thigh is 허벅지, 허벅지, 허벅지. Okay, little going down from there, right? Pointing right here. That is 종아리, 종아리, 종아리. That's your calves. And your knees, that was part of the song that I sang. 무릎, 무릎, 무릎. And then your toes, each one on your feet. 발가락, 발가락. Wait, that sounds similar to 손가락. Fingers was 손가락, 손가락. And then all I did is to change one word and it became your toes. 발가락, 발가락. Just like that, make prior knowledge connect to the new knowledge. And that's how we connect everything together, right? So that covered all the body parts. And I even sang for you, and I hope you can rewatch that. Go back anytime. Watch this video and go back and learn the words. Let's do another chapter. Internal organs, I don't use it that often, so I'm just going to skip that part. What about we do shopping's good, makeup's good. This is good. Days of the week. I know I already have this one, a whole video about this and where I sing this too. But I think it's always good to bring it back. So let's do days of the week. Ready? All your days of the week will end with 요일 in Korean. 요일, 요일, 요일. All right, so hear me out. Monday. Repeat after me 3 times. 월요일, 월요일, 월요일. Tuesday. 화요일, 화요일, 화요일. Make sure you go like wide for this one. It's a wa vowel. And then Wednesday, 수요일, 수요일, 수요일. Thursday, 목요일, 목요일, 목요일. Don't you love that I'm doing the hard work for you? Like I'm picking out the words and I'm saying the words and you're just repeating after me. And I also want to thank you for really sitting down and repeating after me. Love you. Okay? And Friday, did I do Thursday? Thursday, 목요일, 목요일, 목요일. Friday, 금요일, 금요일, 금요일. Saturday, 토요일, 토요일, 토요일. Sunday, 일요일, 일요일, 일요일. Wow. You know what you can do? You know in English we can abbreviate it by dropping like Monday to Mon, Tuesday to Tuesday, especially when you're writing notes down. Like we don't talk like that. Hey, let's meet on Mon. Like we don't do that. Let's meet on Monday. We say that. So when you're just like I guess in Korean we kind of do that, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, when we gather, put it together. But I'm just letting you know that we have a shorter version too. When you're dropping the word 요일, the green part, and just say the first part, it becomes the short version of it, like 월, and then 화, 수, 목, 금, 토, 일. That's the short version of it. How simple. Just drop the 요일 and you have the shorter version. Okay? So if I want to say, hey, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 월, and then 수, 금. That's how you can say 월, 수, 금. 요가 클래스 있어. I have yoga class on 월, 수, 금. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And on the left, also important part you don't want to miss. In this K dictionary, by the way, oh my gosh, it took us forever to design this first of all and pick out the words and like make it really practical for all of you guys. So, here we have this year. 올해, 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 or you can say 이번 년, 이번 년, 이번 년. Last year, 작년, 작년, 작년. Here you'll see a g 받침, but it's pronounced as a 이응 작년 because of assimilation that's happening. It's a pronunciation little rule that we have in Korean. Next year, 내년, 내년, 내년. Wow, you guys, the year is almost ending. What do you guys think about that? It's already December. Crazy. All right, this week is 이번 주, 이번 주, 이번 주. Last week, 저번 주, 저번 주, 저번 주. Next week, 다음 주, 다음 주, 다음 주. Woo! That is days of the week. This week, next week, last week, this year, last year, next year, we deserve. You guys are doing so good. I think we learned about 30 words already. What do you guys think? And that was just a little bit about our nouns. And this book has 1,000. Just like that format shows you, we have 1,000 like that. And nouns are important because nouns name things, right? Like, what is this in Korean? What is a microphone? It names things. So now we got like 30 vocab down for nouns. Let's switch gear. And what about I show you some verbs? So verbs are like, to read, to sit, to stand, to teach, to high five, and all of that is verb. And with the nouns and verbs together, you can make sentences. You can speak fluently when you know how to use these vocab, right? So my job is to not just teach one part, but teach the verbs too, so you guys can speak Korean. All right, so here I'm going to be using 300 must-know verbs in Korean. And as I said in the very beginning, this one, I'm just going to remind you, without words, there are no sentences. With the right words, you can say anything in Korean. That's why recently I put together my vocabulary power pack, which includes about 1,300 words. That's 1,300 words all together, one pack. So you guys can expand your vocabulary like 5 a day, 10 a day, whatever time allows you. But discipline is key here, right? To have this Korean fluency, we gotta expand our vocabulary. So here is our ultimate vocabulary power pack. I'm gonna have the link in the description. Highly recommend you check it out because it is very accessible, first of all. By the way, some of you asked me in the email. I get emails all the time. I love reading your emails, but it's just one person, right? I read all your emails. Can I print your books out? My answer, yes, you may. You can print it out. I saw my friends, my students print it out and then put it on their wall as a poster. That's okay because my books look like posters, look like pictures and colors and all that design. That's the purpose of it. And sometimes people also use it for their phone background, and that's okay too. All right. So that's the ultimate vocabulary power pack. For those of you who don't know where to get this, it's all in the description. All right. Then we are now ready for some verbs. Shall we get to it? Yeah. All right. So our verb book looks something just like our dictionary, but it's not naming things, but it is by levels. I put it to the easiest to a little bit more advanced as you go forward. So let's repeat after me. All of them, by the way, are in dictionary form, and you, when you're making sentences, need to conjugate them to present tense, past tense, and future tense. right? And to learn that, you can check out my course, Sentence Freedom, where I teach you all about how to build sentences from scratch. It's a brand new course I just launched. That's also linked in the description as well. But here, we're going to learn dictionary form of the verbs because without that, you can't conjugate. First, you need to learn the words. And then, next step is to conjugate the words so you can put them into present, past, and future. Yeah? All right, so let's do level 1. To do. 하다, 하다, 하다. You're doing something. We use this one like all the time. And to go, 가다, 가다, 가다. To sleep, 자다, 자다, 자다. Are you doing the motions? Number 4, to eat, 먹다, 먹다, 먹다. Very good. To see, say 보다, 보다, 보다. 보고 있어요. I see you guys. I'm seeing you guys. Number 6, we're still in level 1. Basic words that you need to know. To buy. 사다, swipe that credit card. 사다, 사다. To sell. 팔다, 팔다, 팔다. To rest. 쉬다, 쉬다, 쉬다. To give. 주다, 주다, 주다. To come. 오다, 오다, 오다. All right, quiz time for you. We have a writing page here. What is 먹다? To eat, yes. What is 사다? To buy. What is 자다? To sleep. Okay, continue. What is 하다? To do, you're right. What is 쉬다? To rest. Just like that. After you finish these 10, spend some time quizzing yourself like this. Because when you quiz yourself, retention goes up 50 times. Can you believe that? I read it in the statistics and I was like, oh, crazy. And then you can use this writing page to practice your writing and just like write the words in the squares. Okay, let's go to level 2. Level 2, to play. Say 놀다, 놀다, 놀다. Number 2, in level 2, to talk. 말하다, 말하다, 말하다. To drink. 마시다, 마시다, 마시다. To meet. 만나다, 만나다, 만나다. To go outside, open the door. 나가다, 나가다, 나가다. Wow, repeating after me, right? We got that job. We gotta be an active learner. To learn, that's what you're doing right now with me. 배우다, 배우다, 배우다. To smile. 웃다, 웃다, 웃다. And to cry. 울다, 울다, 울다. This one you gotta stick out your mouth. 울다. To hit something or to play an instrument like 치다, 치다, 치다. Like drum, 드럼을 치다. To make like a taco. 만들다, 만들다, 만들다. Level 2 completed. Quiz time. You ready? Here we go. What is 말하다? To talk. You have it. What is 나가다? To go outside of your house. So to go out. What is 웃다? 웃다? To smile. What is 울다? To cry. What about 만들다? 만들다. To make something. Yep, short-term memory. Like we just learned this, so probably it's really fresh here. That's why I'm giving repetition opportunity. What about 놀다? To play. Yeah, there you go. So we just did 20 verbs altogether. How many is that? We just covered 50 words, I think. About 50 words, like some nouns and some verbs altogether. About 50 words. How we doing so far? Yeah, I think 50, we did a good job today. And my hope for you is that you re-watch this video and re-repeat after me for sections. Because you learned 50 words today, but not everything's gonna stick. And our job is to go back to them and to review and to see it again and to review them again and make sentences with them if you already know how to make sentences and put the verbs together with the nouns that we learned today, right? So, just like that, you are going to be doing lots of work in order to retain these words in our head. Okay, can you do that? Think you promise me? Yeah, because I'm here. I show up to help you, and I want you to be my partner and help yourself as well. Okay, and when you do that, I also get very inspired because I'm your partner. Alrighty, so I think that's it. That wraps up for today. If you guys want to even learn more words with me, let me know in the comment how this video was helpful. I read all your comments. Although I cannot reply to all of them, just know that I read them all. You guys always make me smile. I respond to them too. And also, I consider your comments for my next videos, right? Oh, this is something they really enjoyed. Let me maybe double down and give them more vocab. They love shadowing. Let's give that. So, just like that, let me know how you like this video and how this video was helpful for you. All right. And maybe some busy people, you can play this while you sleep. So it's gonna be like sleep learning, where you're expanding 50 vocabulary while you're sleeping. All right. Check out my other videos too. And if you're looking for resources, I'm always here. I have fun videos. No, not videos, fun courses that include many videos and books for to help you read Korean, speak Korean, and conquer Korean grammar. So highly recommend that you all check it out on my website or link in the description. And until then, I'll see you next time. Love you guys all so much.